That is the last box.
Thank you, Levi. You're sure you can take her?
And Terminus is my next stop anyway. From there, she can go wherever she wants.
You'll make sure she's safe?
That she's safe, yeah, I'll steer her right.
Good. Levi, I have something for you.
Another kid?
No, gods, no. A plant.
Wow, look at those leaves. It's a lovely gift, but can it live on the Dunehound?
It's a robust species. I want to get a few cuttings off the clock tower.
So, not a gift?
Every plant here carries meaning and memory. This one has plenty of its own. Plus whatever meaning you ascribe to it.
Well,
Call it a keepsake.
Hey, did you ever go to Navoko?
Yeah. I passed through a few times on jobs, but never got to see anything. It took me years to save up for a real trip.
And?
And what?
And how was it?
It was fine.
Oof.
Yep. Pretty much the worst thing it could have been. I mean, it seemed like a decent place. A world figuring out what it wanted to be. Plenty of hope and opportunity. But it felt fragile. And I thought the lakes would be huge, like little oceans. They had to be, right? If they had whales. But they were just lakes. There weren't any whales. I think that was just a story someone told me once. I believed it. Well, you know how it is when you're a kid. Believe in lots of things that aren't true. You look for something wonderful, and all you find is an empty lake. Hey, do you remember that trader from Honang?
Harkin? The one who sold us the janky regulator?
No, he was from Dern.
Honang.
No, never mind, not him. The guy who had us hauling Capetian steers. Big chin, smiled a lot, you know.
Oh, no.
Come on, you whined about the smell the whole way. I had to shovel all that dung out of the hold because you'd hurt your back.
The dung heap job? That was Sal, Sully, Silgar.
That's the guy.
How could I forget Silgar? That slimeball stiffed us good on that one. Why'd you ask?
Huh?
Why were you trying to remember Silgar?
Oh, I saw a bit of fruit earlier that kind of looked like him.
Did you get a picture?
No? I think we're getting close.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I am. I mean, we've saved the tree. We can give it a new home and a fresh start.
Will it still need a Clockwinder?
Yep. Edea's automation project failed. Someone has to be Clockwinder.
So, are you going to step up?
Are you kidding? I love this place, but that's a lot of responsibility.
Isn't it what you wanted?
Well, what did you want when you were a kid?
I wanted to fly spaceships. Now, I fly spaceships.
Fine. Bad example. My point is, do you really think I'm ready to spend the next 30 years on some isolated planet?
I thought that was part of the deal. Gotta keep the plant safe, right?
There's gotta be a better way. It's so much to ask of just one person.
Well, I guess what comes after comes after. Let's just get the job done.
The clock tower used to be in a desert. Clockwinder Rowan struggled to get enough moisture from the ground to keep it watered. They thought it would fare better in an ocean. Before that, it was in a rainforest. The Clockwinder had to fight off parasitic wasps. The tree is always running out of time. I thought I was smarter. Why not replace the fallible human Clockwinder with an army of perfect gardeners? Gods, I was a fool. You can't learn from your mistakes if you just repeat them over and over and over. Jules, I suppose I should start addressing you directly, if I'm right, if you followed my signal. I always said Clockwinders should know when to step aside. I think that might have been a long time ago, actually. You were right. The clock tower needs a Clockwinder, and I can't be that anymore. You can, if you still want to. The clock tower's gonna need a lot of work. Probably a new home as well. You should take it somewhere. You should do whatever you think is right. I can't stay. I'll go to... Who needs a stubborn old engineer botanist anyway? Navoko. Why not? You were always talking about it. Nature parks, huge lakes. Sounds like a good place for a botanist. Good place to figure out what happens next. Oh, it'll be strange to leave. Maybe I'm being naive about you following my transmission. But I think you will. Goodbye, Jules. And good luck.
Edea's gone.
Gone? You mean she's...
I mean, she left. She quit.
Oh, thank God. Wait, she what? What about the clock tower?
It needs a clockwinder.
But if you don't want it, who else is there? Maybe having a whole bunch of gardeners to run the place wasn't such a bad idea, you know? A perfect machine.
There's no such thing as a perfect machine. People make machines. Edea is a person, and oh boy, was she not perfect. But she was trying. And I wish she'd learned to be kinder to herself. You don't have to be perfect to be Clockwinder. The Clockwinder can't fix the tree. There's always some threat. If it's not salt water, it's dehydration or parasitic wasps.
What?
All we can do is buy time. Keep the gears turning until the next Clockwinder comes along. That's enough. It has to be.
Jules?
What?
You said we. All we can do is buy time.
Huh. Guess I did.
So, does that mean...
I think it does.
So, what's the plan, Clockwinder Jules?
Oh, no, ew. That makes me feel 1,000,000 years old.
Better get used to it. I think you'll be a good Clockwinder. Edea was brilliant, but so are you.
Levi, you've always had my back. You came all the way out here, you...
All right, I'm amazing. You're lucky to have me, yada, yada, yada. Let's not get all weepy here. We only just got the water out of the tree.
Right. Well, let's get it out of this damn ocean.
I guess it's time to see if trees really can fly. So, where are we headed?
I've got a few places in mind, but there's no rush. We've got a visit to make along the way.